Alright guys, today I'm going to give you what I would call the best tip I can while tip up fishing to put more fish on the ice, and it is simple. It is putting, or the type of leader that you put on, and this is it right here, 40-pound fluorocarbon. I don't think there's a better leader on the market than this right now, just for the fact of the invisibility. In the lakes around here, there's 10 plus feet of visibility. Them fish, they will see this black braid from a mile away. You know, you need to go in kind of stealth mode, if you want to call it, and fluorocarbon does that. It's 40-pound, pretty abrasion resistant, as they call it. It doesn't really get cut on the ice unless you're really tugging on it or something, and you know, it withstands up to pike pretty good and walleye. As far as not getting bit off, I haven't been bit off yet on it, unless, you know, I neglected it and I didn't change it when I should have. You know, you have to go through and feel it and make sure you don't have any nicks in there or any frays. As long as you do that, I gotta say, this will hold up just as good as anything else, and you have the invisible factor. This will put more fish on the ice, at least it does for me. Just going back to the basics with your leader, this helps so unbelievably much. If I'm just going, say if I tied my hook just to straight braid, which I've done, you'll catch fish, but I personally, from my experience, don't catch half as many fish as I do as if I just tie a leader on the end. It sucks in the cold weather, but you know, as long as you maintain these, it should last you for an outing or two, and then you come home, retie or whatever. I got this Berkley Vanish here. This is 25 yards. This will last me all winter long. It was like, I don't know, maybe 12 bucks or something. So that'll last all winter long, and you're going to catch a lot more fish with this if you're fishing in clear water. If you're having trouble getting bites and you're not using a clear leader, this is, you know, you have low stretch here also, which is what you want, so that way you can really get that good hook set. But if you're having trouble getting bites and you're fishing clear water, maybe even dirty water, when you're using a steel leader or braid of some sort, I would suggest trying fluorocarbon. Honestly, I think this is going to help you put more fish on the ice than anything else when it comes to tip-up fishing. This is the number one thing. It does have its downfalls, as it is, you know, 40-pound is a thick line, you know, it's fluorocarbon, but it's definitely still manageable. It does have quite a bit of line memory. What I do, though, I've already stretched these out a few times because I just tied these up not too long ago getting ready for this season, but what I do is I'll just take my fingers and just kind of tug on it and pull it straight, and I'll just run my fingers down here and do this a few times, and that tends to really just help the line straighten out. Otherwise, you know, it'll be coiled, it'll look like a spring of some sorts, like it's going to hold that minnow up, but if it's like that and you have that minnow swimming, it's going to be a tight line. It's going to be a very natural presentation underneath the ice. You're not going to have no black line connected to your minnow. It's really just going to help you. So I hope this helps some of you guys out there, maybe just starting, maybe some guys that have been fishing for a few years and just wondering how to get more bites. Definitely try fluorocarbon. 40-pound. I've used 30-pound, but it's definitely more maintenance. It works, but you're going to have to be retying every few fish or so. You know, I'll take this and this will last me for an outing, 2 outings, 3 outings, depending on the day. You know, I'd say a couple good days this will last before I have to go through and retie. So that is my number one tip for you guys. I hope somebody finds it helpful and hopes you guys put more fish on the ice. Thanks for watching.